Hello. Yo, what up?
Farewell.
Yep, we're still here. Still doing this. The sounds are too loud. It's better.
You're alive.
What the?
I cannot do this yet.
What is with this fucking rubber banding, dude? Come on.
Hello again, local.
Not you! For my life and my work, I shall not suffer this humiliation again!
I've seen people leap slam from here, like, down to here, but I don't know how the hell they do it. How is that possible? Anyone ever done that before? I've seen streamers do it, but I don't understand how. Like, I've clicked, like, on every single pixel here, and it doesn't work. I don't get how they do it.
Right? I cannot do this yet.
Oh, come on. Which way is that?
So strong. So dedicated. A man like you would never disappoint a lady in need. You're a gift, don't you see? A sumptuous feast for His Majesty on his wedding day. Really, we are both so touched by your generosity.
Not there. What? What's going on? What do you mean? Hello?
My money is gone.
Born of ocean's mind.
Hold on.
Hold on to your cuckles.
Always keep your eyes on the horizon. Keep your wits about you.
Hold on to your cuckles.
I cannot do this yet.
What's a cuckle? What do you think that means when he says that? Hold on to your cuckles. Is that like, does that mean like nuts? Or what the hell does that mean? Pee-wee 2 will explain everything. Sir, this isn't last epoch. What's going on?
Another one for you.
Don't bring me a higher love. Bring me a higher love. Da, 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 da. Where is it? Where are they? God damn it. Not over there. Bring me a higher love. What is going on, dude? Happy Friday, almost. Happy almost Friday. It's my Friday. I'm off. Finally, dude. I had to work 7 days in a row. Now I'm off. It's my weekend. Finally, I'm going the wrong goddamn way. I see it over here. Shit. Wasting time. The world record Act 10 speedrun is dead. Still making really good time for me though. My slash played is probably like 3 hours and 20 minutes or something, if I had to guess. Let's see. Holy shit, look at that. 3 hours and 11 minutes. I was only 9 minutes off on my guess. Not bad for Act 7. SSF hardcore, by the way. We'll be back in red maps tonight, surely. Actually, I very well could be, because I have all my resources still. I did not spend any of my resources crafting, basically, except trying to craft an axe, which I failed to do, so I basically have everything still. I got hella unlucky on my axe crafting. I spent like 15,000 yellow life force and didn't get one single decent fizz reforge. I have a couple axes that are like okay to multi-mod, but like I only have like 5 divines, so I don't know if I want to waste them on like a shitty multi-mod when I need those to like make good rings and stuff. I need more divines. I might need to like do some white map wisp juicing or something. get a couple more divine drops. I need to play a little more patiently this time. I rushed my last character and ended up dying for it. I'm having FOMO. I'm having Last Epoch. I was about to say Lost Ark for a second. Not Lost Ark. Last Epoch FOMO, dude. I actually really want to play Last Epoch. I heard the server performance has been absolute dog shit though. Anybody playing Last Epoch today and yesterday? I heard the servers are doggo. Loading screens bad. Servers bad. Performance badge. What was the day one Last Epoch experience like? I missed out. I had to experience it vicariously through streams. Bring me a higher love. I have that song stuck in my head. The song is so good. Bring me a higher love. I apologize for nothing. You guys remember Futurama? Remember the hedonism bot character on Futurama? That's my favorite character on Futurama. Hedonism bot. He'd always just be like sitting there eating grapes, or he wouldn't even be eating them. He'd have like a servant feeding him the grapes. I apologize for nothing. Hedonism bot. What a good idea for character. Let's do this necklace bullshit so we can stop having it in our quest log.
Keep your wits about you.
Remember, turn one. Yeah, there's an. Till next time, shall we keep, Savior?
Futurama's so good. I remember there's this episode where Zoidberg is explaining to Bender that squids use like ink spray as a defense mechanism. And Bender's like, "That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. That would never work if I tried to attack the squid or something." And he like takes a step towards Zoidberg, and then like Zoidberg sprays fucking ink all over him and runs away, and making that funny noise like whoa, 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 whoa. Oh no, that was like Three Stooges noise. What's the noise Zoidberg makes? It kind of sounds like the Three Stooges guy that's like whoa, 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 whoa. Totem buffs linger. That's what I've been waiting for. Such a good node. Oh, I did get all of them. I thought I missed a firefly, but I didn't. Yeah, this one right here.
Especially you, hedonism bot.
I apologize for nothing.
Especially you, hedonism bot.
I apologize for nothing.
I apologize for nothing. I need to make that some kind of like redemption or something. I apologize for nothing. Man, Alva really wants me to explore this freaking temple, huh? Just popping up everywhere.
I cannot do this yet.
I have no cast res. I should probably put on like an amethyst flask or something at least. Yeah, let me do that. I'm gonna drop this quicksilver flask and put on an amethyst flask instead. I need to get mana leech too, so I can drop this mana flask, but that would require a jewel socket for now. Armor, that's good.
Hello.
What's up, you rip on hardcore, start a new character? Yo, what up, Xerxes? Yeah, I died. I died to some bullshit, and I want to go again. I've actually died twice now. I died once to Maven. And then I ran it back again, and I got back to red maps, and then I died to some random bullshit shotgun from skeleton mages, because I didn't switch to suppression yet. So yeah, I'm gonna go again. I'm gonna go one more time. And this time I'm gonna learn my lesson, and I'm gonna get spell suppression before I go into red maps. I wanna play Last Epoch. Like, kind of bad actually. Like, I really wanna play. After seeing everybody else having fun, it's like I'm getting giga FOMO for Last Epoch. But I also like still really wanna play PoE. I'm still really having fun on PoE. So I'm gonna go one more again and see if I can get back to Maven. Get my revenge on Maven, and then after that, we'll see what happens after that. Surely I'll get the job done this time. This build's just so fun and chill, and like, I'm having a good time, so I'll run it back once more. Servers are shit. Yeah, I've heard that. I tried to log on earlier, actually. I changed my mind earlier. I was like, okay, you know what? Fuck this. I'll play Last Epoch. And then I logged on, and the servers were down. I couldn't even fucking log in. So I was like, oh, well, okay, just kidding. I guess I'm back to PoE. So, at least PoE servers are stable. I've heard there's been lots of server performance issues since the launch. So that's why I don't really feel too bad about waiting a little bit before I play. I'll wait till they fix all the problems, and then by the time I start playing, hopefully it'll be nice and butter smooth. Played a bit after an hour. You stopped? Yeah, I'll be basically going in blind again because it's been like over a year since I last played Last Epoch, and I remember like basically nothing. So I will basically be starting fresh because I remember basically nothing about the game. I have no idea how anything works in that game. Like, I don't know how the defenses scale. I don't know how damage scales. I don't know shit about shit. So I'll be playing it blind, basically. Probably not going to follow a guide either. I'm probably just going to YOLO, pick a class, and then just go for it, see what happens. I want to play softcore, so if I die, it won't be the end of the world. We're stuck in load screens for 5 minutes. Oh yeah, that's so annoying. I could not be bothered to deal with that, so I'll just stay on PoE for now. Wait till they fix all that bullshit. Seems like the launch popped off though. Like, the last Epoch was popping off on Twitch at least, and I'm sure their player count was like really nice. So that it seems like they had a pretty successful launch, like from a sales standpoint at least, which is good. That's a good thing. Let me get my flask back so I don't get annihilated here. And let's just take this jewel socket so I can get mana leech and get rid of this bullshit flask too. Let's throw on, check on this mana leech flask. Which one? This one. Or not flask, mana leech jewel, I mean. And then we'll throw on a jade flask. No. Attack speed. Yeah, let's get rid of that one and put that one on instead. And then what kind of flask has some curse reduction? Stibnite? No, I don't really need a Stibnite. Sapphire? Eh. Super easy to pick it back up, especially coming from PoE. It does a good job of holding your hand. Yeah, that's good. I remember it being fairly straightforward, but I just I didn't play very long. I only played for like 12 hours or some shit. I got to like only like level 55 or something, and like just got to monoliths, and then I quit. So I don't have enough time on the game to really understand much. Okay, what the hell kind of flask do I want here? Quartz? Quartz or jade? I guess jade would be good for now. Jade with armor. I got armor, attack speed, shock effect. Corrupted blood. No, less duration. I don't want less duration. Let's roll this for evasion. Reduced effect. God damn it. I want like either curse effect or shock effect. Yeah, that's good. Reduced duration though. I don't want reduced duration. Evasion with flash charges. Okay, whatever. Armor, evasion, attack speed, shock effect. Actually, this flask sucks. Let's get rid of that one too. There's a better granite one. Duration with armor. This one has armor too. Okay, let's get a different amethyst flask then. This one's 84. Let's roll this one. Okay, I want curse effect or shock effect. There we go. Perfect. Alright, there we go. That works. And let's put them like that. Okay, now we can go fight the boss.
I cannot do this yet.
I probably have a better weapon sitting in my stash too. I should have checked. This weapon is not too great. Ow. Oh, that was quick. He didn't even do the phase thing. Nice. We stun locked his ass. What kind of class did you pick, Xerxes? I have no idea what I'm gonna play. I need to look at the different specializations and see. I'm just probably gonna YOLO pick something. I kind of leaning toward picking a shaman. I feel like shaman would be a cool class to try out. I played Rogue last time, so I don't want to play Rogue again. I want to play something other than Rogue. I guess Warlock is OP right now, but I don't know. Don't know if I like the way it looks. So I don't know. We'll see. Falconer's like Giga meta too. Everyone seems to be going Falconer, but Falconer seems kind of lame to me. Gonna go bleed Rogue or RF style Paladin. Oh, have you not picked yet?
Don't remember, humanity needs us.
Bye.
Yeah, Paladin looks pretty cool too. So is the other one though. Is it like Forge Master? Or what's the like the middle one on the Sentinel? The base class is the Sentinel, right? I don't know. I don't have all the classes memorized yet. This zone is so good. Such good density here. Oh, that death, J-Spin, that death is from Gauntlet. That wasn't my regular SSF hardcore death. I died to Maven on my first death, and then my second, I died again. I went again, and I died again to some bullshit skeleton mages. I don't have a clip for either one of those things, though. They were off stream, and then I don't have my like instant replay turned on or whatever, so no clips, unfortunately. Leveled to Rogue and non-seasonal, so I might just play that. Started a Paladin. Yeah, don't they call them cycles? It's such a weird name for like a season or a league. I feel like a cycle. I don't know. Do you guys think that they just picked that word because they're trying to be different? They didn't want to call them seasons or leagues, so they picked cycle. I think I can blast all the way to maps with this current gear that I have. I have just like generic twink shit on. I think I'm gonna like blast all the way to like level 70 in Blood Aqueducts or something, and then I'm gonna try to craft some good gear. I want to craft good gear like right away. I don't want to like wait to craft good gear this time. Last time I waited to craft good gear and I died for it. Exactly, standard practice to be different. Yeah. Doesn't seem like there's much reason to play a cycle character unless you're trying to race to 100. Oh, really? Is there like no new content, or like there's no reason to play in the cycle league? I didn't really look into that at all. I didn't even like look at the patch notes. I need to like take a look at the patch notes for the update. There's gotta be some kind of reason to play the cycle, right? That'd be pretty whack if there's like actually like no content or no anything that differentiates the cycle versus the standard. It's like a separate trade economy at least, right? If you play Trade League. But I don't know. What do you guys think about the SSF faction or whatever? Is the loot difference like it's probably too early to really know, right? But I wonder what the loot difference is for the SSF faction or whatever, the fortune finders, or what the hell is it called? Fortune something? Fortune's Guild or Circle of Fortune or some shit.
I cannot do this yet.
All the new content's available for legacy characters. Only thing that's different is the leaderboard. Oh, really? Oh, man. COF is just way better. Is it way better? I don't know. I'm not familiar enough with the itemization in that game to like have enough context to know like how much better it is to be in a trade environment versus not. Like how hard is it to craft like the best gear? Is it like giga easy to just craft the best gear and like you don't even need trading because you can just make the shit you need like easily? It's like in PoE you can get, it's not even close how much better gear you can get in a trade league versus an SSF league, right? Like is that the case in Last Epoch too or no? Is it just crafting is so easy in that game that being an SSF you can still just craft just as good as shit as you could get in trade league? It's like in PoE, you can't craft as good as shit because like you don't have access to like eldritch currencies and like essences and all that stuff that you need to craft.
Give it to me quickly.
I think eldritch currencies are way too goddamn rare in SSF. Like the drop rates on eldritch chaos orbs and eldritch annuls are they're so stupid low. They used to be like guaranteed drops from the mini bosses, and they used to drop from map bosses pretty regularly too when you ran altars, but they nerfed the drop rate after like that first league, like was it Arch Nemesis League that they introduced Exarch and Eater? I wish those things were more common, because in SSF they are so useful, but you just don't ever get them. Feels bad. It's like adding Magic Find to every character for free. Crafting is 100 times simpler. Yeah, I know everyone says that, but when I tried it, I don't know. I guess I need to learn it more because it didn't strike me as like super intuitive and simple when I did it. I know you can like change your prefixes and suffixes with like runes and shit or something, but I don't know, it didn't strike me as like ultra simple and intuitive. But I also didn't play it enough to really get the full sense of it. Right, let's fix our tree a little bit here. We need to unspec like this whole thing up here. Let's get rid of that and let's take this instead. And then let's finish that wheel because this wheel is hella strong. And then what else do we want right now? And all this tank shit in here. And then I need this and I need this stuff. My resistor actually scuffed right now. Let's get this so we can have our resist fixed. There we go. Alright, that'll do for now. The loot filter is super easy to configure. Made your own in 5 minutes. Yeah, that's good.
I cannot do this yet.
How do you know like what to filter for though? I feel like that would take like a good bit of game knowledge to like understand what you need to be filtering. You know? Like how long do you have to play before you understand like what stats you need to prioritize? Or like, you know, does my character need strength, for example? Like should I be looking at gear that drops with strength on it? Because doesn't everything drop identified in that game too? So you can just filter everything very easily because it's all identified already. I don't know. I need, like I said, I need to play it more. I haven't played it enough to know shit about shit. I'll let everybody else figure all that shit out and then just tell me the answers. So when I play, I can have a easy experience. I don't know, PoE is just so goddamn good, man. I'm just freaking loving PoE right now. I was so bored in Trade League, though. It's kind of amazing. Like, when I was in Trade League, I was so bored before Gauntlet started. And then, like, Gauntlet came, and then I had such a good time in Gauntlet. And then now, after Gauntlet, I've just been playing this character, or this build, again. And, like, I'm just having tons of fun again in SSFHC. There's just so much to do in PoE. PoE is too good. I do want to play Last Epoch, though. I am very much keen to play Last Epoch. I'm not done with PoE yet. But when I am done, I will be jumping right into Last Epoch. That could be as soon as today or tomorrow. If this character dies, I think I'll be done. I don't think I have it in me to go again another time. This will be my last attempt here. Last attempt to finish my SSFHC goals. If this one dies, I will be calling it a day for 323. At least for now. Might just take a break. If the servers become stable though, and like all the performance issues get ironed out, I might just take a break anyway and go play Last Epoch anyway. And come back to this after I play Last Epoch for a little while. But we'll see. I'm not going to stop this and go play Last Epoch when the servers are fucked. Last Epoch enjoyers. Yeah, there's a lot of those right now, huh?
My money is gone.
I don't know. How long do you guys think the Last Epoch hype train is going to last? Do you think in a month? Let's say that the Last Epoch like player base right now is at 100%. Okay, just for hypothetical. It's at 100%, like max. Like everyone's playing Last Epoch right now. In 1 month from now, what percentage of those players will still be playing Last Epoch, do you guys think? Will it be like 80%, 50%, 10%? How many people will still be playing Last Epoch in 1 month from now? You get the hang of it after a few hours? Yeah, probably. I just have to commit to it. Even the server's offline, the game's still better than D4. Yo, true, dude. God, D4 bad. You had to bring up Diablo 4, didn't you? I do love a good D4 bad session. I am a D4 bad enjoyer. God, D4 is so bad. D4 was one of the biggest disappointments of my life, if I'm being honest. Yeah, my damage is starting to fall off a little bit. I need to check for a better axe in my stash. It's nice that respecs are super easy. You can't just change your ascendancy once you pick one, so that's the only thing that sucks. You can't respec your like, is it called the mastery? Is that what they're called? Like the subclasses are called masteries. Season 4 month. I think 1 month is good enough. I'd guess around 50%. The new PoE League will bring them all back. Oh yeah, of course. Everyone's going to come back and play PoE. I mean, PoE is a given, right? Everyone comes back for PoE. PoE League is in 1 month too, by the way, guys. They said late March for 324. So enjoy Last Epoch for that 1 month, because in 1 month, everyone's coming back home to PoE for 324. I can't wait for 324, dude. I'm excited too. I thought it was going to be in April. I was pleasantly surprised when they said late March, because that's only 1 month away, dude. Hell yeah. In fact, tomorrow is Friday, guys. there is a good chance that the new league could be only 4 weeks away. The new leagues always launch on Fridays, right? New 324 could unironically be in 4 weeks, guys. Only 4 weeks away. 4 or 5 weeks, probably. Maybe 5 weeks is more likely, but 4 or 5 weeks, we'll have a new PoE league, dude. That is freaking big hype. Maybe we'll get a transfigured Frostblades gem that's not complete dog shit.
I cannot do this yet.
How cool would that be, dude? D4 was such a disappointment. Yeah, sure was, man. It was like a. Every time I think about it, it just like. It's like the disappointment, even though I don't. It's so funny, like, even though I'm not playing the game, the disappointment I have about the game being bad, like, still continues to grow somehow. Like, as time goes on, I'm like more and more disappointed with how bad Diablo is. Even though I haven't even played the game in like, 6 or 7 months now. It's like, God, the game is so fucking bad. Why couldn't it have been good? I waited 10 years for that goddamn game, and I had such high hopes. And then they just made a complete piece of dog shit. And it's gonna take me a long time to get over it, honestly. 5 years from now, I'm still gonna be mad that Diablo 4 sucks. Do you guys think in 5 years Diablo 4 will be good? Will it be worth logging into a new Diablo 4 season in 5 years from now? Because the game will still be around, right? D3 was around for like 12 years, so D4 will certainly still be around in 5 years. Do you guys think the game will be good in 5 years? I'm hyped to do Frostblades again. Oh, hell yeah. I thought they said that's when they were announcing the new league. No, they said in the news post. There was like a timeline news post. They said the new league is coming in the end of March. Blizz Division is a gold digger. They look good but don't give you what you want and then take your money. Yeah. Never again, right guys? We all learned our lesson this time. Never again will we give Blizzard money. Surely. Right, guys? Right? We're not giving Blizzard any more of our money, right, guys? No. No, it won't be good in 5 years. Last Epoch's already better than D4. Yeah, but Last Epoch's been around for a few years, too. You gotta keep that in mind. Like, it's not like Last Epoch just got created. They've been working on Last Epoch for years. But yeah, Last Epoch has developers that actually care about their game and like care about the player experience, and they're not just trying to like milk as much dollars as they can out of you. Unlike Diablo, which is like already made all of the money it's going to make from 90% of players, and now they're just going to try to milk as much as they can out of the last 10% who are still going to spend money on it. PoE2, PoE1 leagues will erase D4 from existence. I think D4's already been erased from existence. D4's dead as fuck. Ain't nobody playing D4, dude. D4 is already dead, man. I think D4's probably already lost, like, what percentage of Diablo 4's players are gone, do you guys think? Like, of the sales that Diablo 4 had, which Diablo 4, like, broke sales records, guys. What percentage of players are still playing D4, like, at all? Even if it's only once a week. Once a week counts. Like, what percentage of players who bought Diablo 4 are still playing the game, are still logging into the game once a week? I think it's less than 1%. I think D4 has lost 99% of its players. If not more than that. If not 99.5% of its players. 8%? You think still 8% of people are playing? I think that's way too high. Because if it's 8%, that would be like millions. Because didn't D4 sell like 35 million copies or something? Ain't no way there's still like over 1 million people playing D4. I don't believe that. I bet there's like, there's probably like less than 50,000 people playing D4, if I had to guess. It's hard to, you can't really get that information though, because Blizzard doesn't release their player numbers. Last Epoch has 48k viewers, D4 has 800. Yeah, that's fucking pitiful, dude. Twitch, I think, obviously Twitch is not like a perfect number metric for like player numbers, but it's pretty fair. It's like pretty good. People tend to watch on Twitch the games that they're playing, right? It's not like always like that, but like a good majority of people on Twitch watch streams of the game that they are playing. So the player numbers, like at least like from a proportional standpoint, are pretty fair. So if Diablo 4 has less than 1,000 viewers and Last Epoch has 50,000, like what does that tell you? It tells you that ain't nobody playing D4, dude. I didn't even buy D4 because I knew their history. Yeah, I mean, I knew I was gonna buy D4, but I didn't want to. I like reluctantly bought it. Stopped paying Blizzard 3 years ago. D4 will be the next Heroes of the Storm. They'll stop updating content. You think they're gonna stop updating D4? They have like 3 different development teams on it right now, I think. They have like one team working on like the next league, and then they have another team working on like the next season like after that, and then they have like another team working on like, I don't know, servers and like class balance or some shit, or I don't even know what they're working on. But they have like 3 different teams of people working on the game, don't they? There's a lot of casuals playing. Is there though? I mean, I don't know. It's hard to measure. It's hard to say, but yeah, I mean, I guess there are a lot of people who still like D4. I do admit that, but I mean, not that many. Not that many people. I think most people have quit the game. Most people were hugely disappointed with the game and have since quit playing it on consoles. My dad still plays D4. My dad loves D4, dude. He's a giga D4 enjoyer. Because, I mean, he doesn't... In their defense, right? Like, my dad's a perfect example. My dad is a giga casual. He does not commit to, like, min-maxing anything in games, right? And I guess that's kind of like the standard, right? Like, what makes someone a casual? Like, let's delve into this topic a little bit, right? Like, what does it mean to be a casual gamer? I don't think it has to do with the amount of hours that you play. I think that's like a common misconception. People think like, oh, a casual only plays like, you know, a casual player has 4 wives and 20 kids and 3 jobs, and you know, he can only play an hour a week. But I don't think that's what it is. I think a casual is more related to like how much they commit to like min-maxing the game. I don't think it's about the hours that they play necessarily. And like my dad is a perfect example of this because he plays a lot because he's retired and he doesn't have shit else to do. But he doesn't like commit to like min-maxing or like getting good, you know what I mean? Like he has like 10 different characters that are like all at like level 30 or some shit. And you know, he's a noob, I guess. He's a noob. But he plays a lot. And like those kind of players love D4 because that's like I don't know, they have no context to understand how bad it is because they never get to the point where they min-max their character. Like they never get to the end game. You know what I mean? Like the people who get to the end game and they know how shallow the end game is, they are the ones who have quit the game because they know that the end game is dog shit because they're not casuals. But casuals don't even make it to the end game. Not because they don't play enough, but because they're just not, they're not committed enough, they're not good enough, they don't care enough, whatever the reason is, right? They don't get to the end game, so they don't have enough context to understand why the end game sucks. So to them, Diablo 4 doesn't suck because, you know, they don't run out of things to do because they're perfectly content just like running through the campaign 20 times in a row or whatever. Or, you know, doing the same bounties over and over again or whatever the fuck content there is to do in that game. So they don't know better. They lack the context to understand why the game is bad. And yeah, there's a lot of players like that, but not that many. You know, not that many. Alright, we made it to Blood Aqueduct. What's my playtime? 3 hours and 53 minutes to Blood Aqueduct. That's pretty good. Alright, let's check for a better axe before we start farming Blood Aqueduct for the next half an hour. It's not going to be soon. They kept up Heroes of the Storm for a few years. I want a new Borderlands game. That's always been one of my favorite franchises. I never really got into Borderlands that much. I played the first two, like, for a little bit. But, not that much. Okay, let's just grab some life here. I enjoyed them, but it wasn't, like, my favorite game or anything.
My life will go on.
D4 casuals don't know it's a bad game. Yeah, exactly. Yep, they don't know. They don't know it's a bad game because they have no experience with what a good game looks like, which is PoE basically, right? Not to be like a PoE elitist or anything, but like, I mean, let's be real. PoE endgame is a fucking 1,000 times better than D4's endgame. It's not even, it's night and day. Absolutely night and day. And so someone who's never played PoE and like just plays D4, they might actually think D4 has good endgame because they don't know better. Because they have nothing to compare it to. But those of us who have played PoE, like how can you play PoE and then like go to D4 and like have a good time, right? Like you just can't. It's impossible. PoE has set the standard. Yeah, exactly. The standard has been set way too high, and so any piece of shit game like that comes around, you're not gonna have a good time. Why would you play that when you could play this, basically? That same standard applies to Last Epoch too. That's why I'm concerned that Last Epoch's not gonna have the longevity that people seem to think it will. I don't know that Last Epoch's going to be around in another month or two. Like, after 324, like, do you think people are going to... After 324 is over, like, everyone's going to play 324, right? But do you think, like, when people are done with 324, are they going to go back to Last Epoch again? Like, do you think that will be a thing that happens?
Blessings.
I don't know. I guess I need to play the game and see for myself. I have like huge 3D print going. I hope it doesn't fucking fail. I'll be pissed if it fails. Have to keep an eye on it though. Oh yeah, I forgot to check for a better axe. I probably have a better axe in my stash right now. Level 62. I'm probably just actually going to farm to level 70 and then try to craft some good gear. And then I can blast all the way to the end game with that gear. I have a ton of resources. I have a shitload of essences and harvest juice and stuff. Might just go straight for the precise technique swap like right now too. Free to play with MTX, yeah. What are you printing? Like a articulating octopus. I have another one. I'll show you actually. Oh wait, I have the here, I'll just show you on the program. You guys can see this. This is the splicing program that I use for 3D prints. I'm printing this octopus right here. Only it's bigger than this. We're printing it at 175% size, like that. That's what I'm printing right now. Yep. Oh, ads are coming, guys.
Blessings.
Alright, let's check for the axe before we forget again.
Until next time.
Do I come for Soul of Steel or do I start going for Precise Technique? Do I have life on my chest? No, let's just take the life mastery for now. Okay, now do I have a better axe sitting around? Mine's 178 damage. Oh yeah, look at this one. This one's way more. This will probably be the axe I use until I get to the end game. Until I make like a GG one. I think that's the best one I have right now. This one's pretty good. No open prefix though. Yeah, it's just gonna be this one, huh? Let's see, what level is the Impale Craft? Does this one have hybrid with attack speed? That one's level 64, and this one is level 64 also. Okay, so one more level and then I'll just go ahead and put it on now, and then one more level and I'll switch to this bad boy right here. Nice, 105, perfect.
I cannot do this yet.
Let's see if we can actually like 5 socket this, maybe even 5 link it. I don't want to waste all my jewelers and fusings though, because I want to try to 6 link a chest. I still have most of my fusings and jewelers from before. I died on a 5 link too. There's 5 sockets. Okay, I'm just gonna stick with the 4 link. I'm not gonna waste shit going for a 5 link. I do want that to be a red socket though. There we go, like that. Alright, that'll be a massive upgrade. I'm on mobile and just got here. What got you? I can't see your level. Yo, Tekken, what up, man? I'm level 63. I died to Maven on my first character, and then I went again and I died to a skeleton mage shotgun because I went to red maps too early without suppression. So I'm running it back one more time to see if I can get the job done. I want to try to kill Maven. I just made this character earlier today. I only have like less than 4 hours playtime on this character. But I'll be back to maps here pretty soon. Another like hour or so. I'll be back to maps. And I'm gonna craft some gear too. I can craft my end game gear like right now. As soon as I get to like level 70. Just high enough that I can equip everything. And then I'm gonna do a crafting session. Try to make my end game gear, and then we'll blast our way all the way through maps. My Maven death was super unfortunate. I got caught in the freaking purple beam and got one shot. I was too focused on the degen balls, like placing them down, and then I wasn't paying attention enough to the purple beam, and I jumped right into it like a bozo. It was giga unfortunate. This is all like twink gear too. This character's still has nothing. I'm using Tear of Purity still, and Purity of Elements. I don't even have Determination on. I need to get to level 70 so that I can craft all my GG gear, hopefully. I'm missing one base though. I don't have the right boot base. I'm gonna have to settle for like a shittier boot base for now. I need 85 item level slink boots, but I don't have them. I don't think anyway. I could have them buried in a tab somewhere. I need to search. But I'm pretty sure I don't have them. Yeah, there's my level. Now I can put on my Giga Axe. Let's go ahead and do that now. Oh shit, this axe had dexterity on it too. God damn it. My dexterity is effed. Let's just go ahead and take a point, I guess. There. Or should I take this? I can't be bothered. We'll just take that point. Just to fix it for now. Yeah, that was such a DPS improvement. Yeah, this axe has more minimum damage than my old axe had maximum damage, and it has like way faster attack speed. We just probably gained like triple damage. Yeah, probably actually triple damage. This axe will get me like all the way to red maps. This axe is good enough until I can craft something better. Yeah, look at that. We're fucking annihilating everything now. Nice speed too. It's nice to actually have a fast weapon. Blocks attacks. Alright, there we go. Half a level. Half a level per run-ish. I feel like I'm moving too fast, like the game can't keep up. I'm trying to like leap hit, leap hit, leap hit, leap hit. Yep, I'm gonna do this for like the next 10 minutes and hopefully get to like level 70 and craft my gear. I was watching Fury earlier today. Finished it off. Well, actually, not quite. Almost. Still have like 20 minutes left. That's such a good movie. You guys seen the movie Fury? It's on Netflix right now. Brad Pitt tank World War II movie. Very good movie. Do you lose the gear your character has on you when you die? The gear the character has on? Like equipped? Or do you mean in a stash? You keep the stash, but you lose everything the character has on the character. The hardcore SSF stash is like saved though. You can share the stash with multiple characters on HC SSF. Or any SSF really. Equipped? No, equipped the shit's gone. The whole character and everything it has on it goes to standard. SSF standard. Shit, I wish you could keep the gear. That'd be then it wouldn't even matter if you died. That'd be OP, dude. If you died and you could just keep the gear, then the dying wouldn't really be very punishing. I wish. Oh yeah, I need to do labs too. I've still only done one lab. I need to go do the second 2 labs. Or the second and third lab. There'll be a cakewalk though. Especially with this axe. This axe is popping off. I may even have a better axe sitting in my stash somewhere that I need to craft. That's like uncrafted, I mean. This axe was like already crafted. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and go for this shit over here. Why not? Lab stream. Yep. Gotta do it. I need Bone Shatter of Complex Trauma too. I lost that too. So I'll have to get that again. Oh, that's not like mandatory. I can play with the regular one. I like Complex Trauma though. It's nice. I'm a fan of it. You get more like overall. What the fuck? Rubber banding. You get more damage out of it, like on average. You get like an average of like 20 to 25 stacks of the regular Bone Shatter, like worth of damage. But you don't have to like ramp it up. Like regular Bone Shatter, you have to ramp up the stacks. But it's hard to ramp up that many stacks. So Complex Trauma is nice because you just get like higher average damage from it, I feel like. Maybe if you were on a Slayer and you had like really good gear and like really high attack speed, you might be able to get more stacks out of regular Bone Shatter. But on the Jug with a slower attack speed, I think Complex Trauma feels really nice. It does hurt a lot though. God damn it, you chunk the shit out of yourself when you get up to like 8 and 9 stacks. Your HP will be like popping down before you get like really high armor and really high phys reduction. Why am I not hitting that freaking guy? Detonates corpses. Yikes. We do not have the destroy corpses node yet.
I cannot do this game.
God damn it. I want to kill this guy because he's a soul eater, but I don't want to die to detonate dead. Good thing that detonate dead cast time doesn't increase with soul eater stacks, 'cause otherwise I would have just died right there probably. Alright, I can unspec this jewel now and refund these points and put them here instead. And now my dex problems will be solved. Almost there, guys. 66, and then we craft. Or 70, I mean. Level 70, and then I craft. And if I delete all my resources without hitting anything usable, then I might just quit the game. We'll see what happens at that point. I don't really want to think about that. Either I'll quit the game or I'll just start farming white maps. I guess I can go through this act a little bit. I don't have to just farm blood aqueducts. I might as well like go through these quests a little bit while I'm farming this XP out. Yeah, why not? I guess we'll come over here. Even though we're not ready to take precise technique just yet, we'll just go ahead and path over there.
I cannot do this game.
Oh yeah, I have ailment immunity from Tear of Purity. I forgot. I was thinking that I wasn't ascended yet, so then I could get frozen by that strongbox, but I forgot that I'm using Purity of Elements still. Twink gear. Surprised there's not more maps like this. Like this zone. How this zone is like 3 different zones like combined into one with like doors combining them together. I wonder why there's no maps that are like this. I mean, they're not really. There's like a couple that have different sections, but most of them are like connected like next to each other, like ramparts, for example. Like you can like see the upper part from the lower part, but these sections are like completely disconnected from each other. I forgot too, and you just said it 10 minutes ago. Wait, what? What did I forget? Oh, that I'm using pure development still? Yep, we're a Twink Andy still. I'm using lay hoops. Lay hoops and Tear of Purity and Gold Rim still. And Tanu Ahi. I don't like Tanu Ahi though, I'm not a fan. A lot of jugs use them in SSFHC, but I don't like them. They don't proc enough. I feel like they're dog shit. And even when they do proc, Jug doesn't have the attack speed to like fully take advantage of them anyway. Because they only last for 2 seconds or whatever. Or how long does it last? Yeah, 2 seconds. And you don't need the onslaught because you already have that. So they don't do much.
Blessings. You. Be careful.
Farewell. Well, see ya.
Would I?
Alright, let's go do this Scorpion Boy thing.
I cannot do this yet.
These dinosaurs, these like Rex monsters that are like dinosaurs, do they seem like a little out of place in the PoE like universe? I don't know, like the scorpions and the snakes and all this and the skeletons, all that shit kind of like makes sense because they're like beasts and like undead and shit. But then there's like dinosaurs too, and it's like, what? Why are there dinosaurs in the game? How did those make it in from like a lore standpoint? Because they're not really like monsters, right? They're just like animals. They're like beasts, but they're like prehistoric beasts. Chris! Who decided to put dinosaurs in PoE? Alright, 2 more levels. 68 might be high enough already, actually, but I want to get to 70 just to be safe, because I don't remember what the level requirements are for this shit I'm going to be crafting. Let's just take this life for now. Did you guys ever notice before? I noticed this the other day when I made my other character for the first time. I've done this fight probably like at least 100 times, if not more, and I never noticed before that the scorpion's tail is like a body, it's like a lady's body, and like it looks like the lady's like hair is like the stinger. It's kind of hard to tell though because it moves so damn fast. Did you guys ever notice that before? That this scorpion's tail is like a body. You guys see that? It's kind of hard to see because like I said, he moves so damn fast. But like, it's like a It's like a girl's body. I know that's like the lore that like this is like Sin's daughter or whatever, but I've never actually noticed that the scorpion's tail is like her body. Is this the game music? Yeah, it is. I've been playing with the game in-game music on lately. It's pretty good, most of it, and it changes like zone to zone. Yeah, I used to play with all the sound off too, but recently I started putting the game music on just to have some background noise.
Then celebrate.
Mother's keen heart.
Oh yeah, give me that skill point.
You killed.
Until next time.
Yeah, let's go back and turn this other one into. I think this is a skill point too.
Here are we.
With many goodbye.
Yep, 2 points. Let's get that life, and then we got this life, got this life, got this life. I think we have all the life on the tree that I'm gonna end up getting. I believe. And now I got suppression here, precise technique here. Let's take the 50 life mastery, I guess. We got a lot of damage still to pick up, too. Oh, I didn't do these skill points things over here either. Guess I can come back and do these now. Might as well. I have to do them eventually, so I might as well get them done. My character's pretty strong now. Who is excited for Dune 2? You guys gonna go see Dune 2 when it comes out? Dune Part 2? Comes out on March 1st, like in 1 week. I'm gonna go see it in the theater. What's the last movie you guys saw in the theater? The last movie I saw was Mission Impossible 7 last summer, which was really good. I liked that movie a lot. Godzilla. I'm not really a big Godzilla fan. I don't hate it, but like I would never go to the theater to see a Godzilla movie. Was it good?
I cannot do this yet.
I watched Godzilla vs. Kong, and that movie was so stupid. You're assuming most people leave the house? I mean, everybody leaves the house eventually, right?
Farewell.
Okay, let's get Soul of Steel next, I think. Should have had that by now, probably. And then I want to respec this pathing over here too, so I can get this. We'll do that later though.
I am the end. Remember, humanity.
Switch to Lunaris and Gruth Coal for now. Oh yeah, I never did the Twilight Strand. That's like optional, I guess. Let's go back and kill this guy too. Sure, for snack runs. I mean, I'm not saying that I leave the house every day. Besides for work. I mean, I'm guessing most of you have to go to work, right? Or do you work from home? Are you work from home Andes? Where you... I know some of you actually are. Some of you are work from home Andes. Imagine, dude. Imagine being a work from home Andy, where you can work for 20 minutes and then get paid for like 5 hours. And then play PoE for the other 4 hours. I wish, dude. I could not get away with that. I am convinced that everybody who works from home is like getting away with a complete scam, and like they're getting paid for like 1/3 of the time that they should be, that they're actually working. I will never be convinced otherwise, because I know for a fact if I was working from home, I could figure out a way to get my work done in like 1/3 of the time that is like expected of me, and then I would have 2/3 of the day to just fuck off, and I would still get paid for it. So I know that other people do that too, and I'm hella jealous. I am hella jealous of all those people that are getting paid for 8 hours of work that they can get done in 2, and then they can play PoE for the other 6 hours and get paid for it. You guys are getting over, dude. I wish that was me, but it's not. Yo, Sugarcane, what up, dude? I was just lamenting my jealousy about work from home Andes and how they're getting over on their bosses. I am 100% convinced. Myself and a few PoE friends do it. One's a defense attorney and works from home until he gets called into court. Oh my god, what a scam. Attorneys make stupid money. I know a couple attorneys. Like professionally. I mean, I know attorneys. They're not my friends actually, I guess.
Don't do anything I would.
But I know how much money they make. That's for sure.
Don't do anything I would.
Oh yeah, I definitely need to get the resists on the tree. Whatever resists I'm gonna end up getting, I need to get them now so that I don't get more resists than I need when I craft my gear. I think I already have it all though. There's no resist there. There's a little bit right here too, actually. I need to get that point too. We'll get this point and then we'll get this point. 68. Yeah, those will be my last 2 levels before I craft my gear. Echoing Shrine, holy dude. Dune is gonna be awesome, dude. Dune 1 was so freaking good. Dune just has a super cool like story, super cool lore. The Dune universe is awesome. What do you guys think about Zendaya? Do you think Zendaya is a 5-link bow? I think she's a good actress. And if you say the answer is, if you say no, then you're just wrong, because if you've seen Euphoria, then you would know she's a fucking incredible actress. Have any of you guys seen Euphoria? She is hella good in Euphoria. Euphoria is a good show. Stellar cast too. The cast of Euphoria is all the future of Hollywood is like in Euphoria. All the like up and coming like young A-list actors and actresses, they're all in Euphoria. That cast is stacked. My hubby works from home as a landman doing property rights research on courthouse databases. Sometimes they don't have online databases. He has to go to the courthouses. Although mostly he takes care of me. Yeah, see? I know the scam he's running. He's running a scam. And you're helping him too. Just kidding. Just kidding. Kind of. Property rights research though. I don't fully understand what that means. Property rights research on courthouse databases. What the hell does that mean? I need more context. Yeah, Euphoria is so good. I haven't really seen her like in much else though. I guess she's in Spider-Man, but I don't know. She doesn't really do like. She doesn't do much acting in Spider-Man. What else has she been in? Sydney Sweeney is in it too. She's kind of more celebrated for some of her other talents, if you know what I mean. She's good too, though. She actually is still also really good. That last season where she like had that meltdown over the play, that was really well done.
It was since created that brought our Ray class through. Yes, here he is stood.
I feel like Sydney Sweeney is gonna be around for a long time in Hollywood. She's gonna be in like 500 movies by the time she's done. She's gonna have a prolific career, I predict. So is that other dude, the guy Jacob, I think his name is Jacob Elordi or Elordi or what's that guy's name? He's gonna have a big career too. He's a stud. Imagine if him and Sydney Sweeney were like a Hollywood couple. They'd be like the new like Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston.
You have
Why do I pick up these contracts? Ain't no way I'm ever gonna run these contracts. This last project was looking at property owners if anyone had air or view rights in area that a wind energy company could buy the land and install windmills. Air or view rights? What the hell? What does that mean? So who does he work for? Does he work for like a land development company, or does he work for the government, or like who pays his bill? Who signs his paychecks? My love. He's a contractor, but the contracts are from companies that want to buy land. Oh, I see. Okay. So it's slightly more clear now. I would say I still don't understand, but it's slightly more clear now.
Celerum.
it's humanity needs this.
Not
I should really go do labs before I keep going here. But I don't know. I feel like I don't need to. I'll do it all before I do Catawba. When I get done with Catawba, I'm gonna be like ready for red maps probably. Depending on how lucky I get with my gear crafting, I'm gonna be ready to like go straight from Catawba like right into red maps. I'm not going to obviously, but if I get good enough crafts, I will be. My goal is to like have my end game gear done like pretty much when I go to Catawba. It's not gonna be perfect gear, but it's gonna be like at least suppression gear. It needs to be gear with suppression, which is gonna be pretty good. He's a history nerd. He's come home from a job and like, baby, I got a white glove, a document signed by a founding father.
And now remember,
Thanks to
humanity
you.
needs us.
Warm nights.
Huh. That's interesting. Land rights, huh? That sounds like riveting stuff. Okay, this is a good time to go do lab. Let's go do lab. At least the first one. Or the second one, I mean. Okay, we go there and there. And now our resists are already like good to go for Catawba, but they're gonna get all scuffed up when we change all the gear out, so that's fine.
The weary traveler draws close to the
This skin is like starting to hurt my eyes. I need to change this set. We're gonna go back to the Calgarian one, I think.
Fidelity. Such resilience. Only one of your lessons was completed, Ascendant.
Actually, let's use the Night Lotus one. That's the current challenge reward. Might as well rock that for a little bit. There was no wings with that one though, was there? Got purple HP though. Or was there wings? No, they're not giving you wings anymore. That's kind of unfortunate. What should we use for wings? Go with the classic Starfall. Or, yeah, Starfall. I feel like it's harder to like keep track of my life when I have this skin on though. This skin like makes me complacent about my life. Although I should be looking at this life bar here above my character, but for some reason my muscle memory is not trained to look at that. I always just look at this because I'm a caveman and I can't figure out how to learn to look at that. I'm going the wrong damn way.
I cannot do this yet.
Oh, a Dark Shine. Maybe I'll get twice blessed and I'll have another chance to get complex trauma.
A potent little
Nope,
gift
no
for
twice
primitive
blessed, of course
arts.
not. Anybody know any truck drivers? I was thinking today about my aunt and uncle who are truck drivers and how much money they make driving trucks and what that job would be like. Do you think truck drivers like have like tablets in their trucks and they just like watch movies in their truck all day when they're driving down the road for 8 hours straight? What do you guys think truck drivers, what kind of shady ass shit that truck drivers do while they're driving down the road? I bet most truck drivers do have like a tablet or a phone or something, and they're just like watching TV while they're driving.
When the time comes to
Cause
strike,
I bet I
Emperor
would.
strikes without hesitation.
I'd probably figure out a way to play PoE while I was driving down the road in a semi truck. If I could drive a semi truck while I was playing PoE and just get paid buku bucks to freaking drive semis while I was able to play PoE, that'd be like my dream job.
Honor your name.
Like on a Steam Deck or some shit.
You were born for this.
They watch Sydney Sweeney? Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure.
Loyalty is a fire
Surely.
that spreads quickly if the forest is dry.
After this lab, I gotta go take a break, go to the bathroom, get a snack or something. My aunt and uncle, though, they like drive as a team, so like they can drive like forever because they don't ever have to like stop, because like one of them drives and the other one just like rests in the back of the cab or whatever. So they can take on like longer distance jobs and stuff, and they get paid like hella more money. And yeah, they can just chill. They have like a hella big truck with like a nice ass cabin and stuff. It's mostly the ability to read old handwritten deeds and interpret the proportions and descriptions. Like the shit that says land from west bank of this river to a quarter away the east side of that town on the bridge. It's wheeled to be divided into some guy's 12 children. The town doesn't exist anymore and the river changed course. Oh shit, that sounds like rocket science, basically.
I cannot do this yet.
Old handwritten deeds, huh? Those are still a thing that people use for certain things and stuff. It's like, sir, this is it's the 21st century. Why are you why is the deed to your property written with a feather
Can afford
ink a feather ink quill?
the empire awaits you with open jaws.
Oh yeah, I gotta check on my 3D print too. Can't really see it from here, even though it's across the room over there.
The trap of tyranny is inescapable.
Okay, can we get complex trauma? Let's see. Complex trauma, please. Nope, didn't get it. I know what it looks like now because I've had to get it so many times now. I will recognize it if it comes up. It looks like that, except like with like a glow on it. Alright, we didn't get shit from that. Just to look all that stuff up back to the 1800s to make sure the current owners own what they think they do. Man, that's crazy.
War nights.
Property disputes. Alright, I'm going to run an ad while I go AFK for a minute. 3-minute ad, I will BRB after that. BRB. Alright, I'm back. I am back. Alright, let's go. Can't read most of the handwriting stuff. He used to ask me stuff like, is that an M or an N? And I'm like, huh? It's a squiggle? Yeah, cursive signatures are freaking wild, man. I don't know. What do you guys think about cursive writing? It's like a hot topic among like boomers, right? Like, they don't even teach cursive anymore in schools. Like, what the hell are they teaching kids? They don't even teach cursive anymore. Like, do you guys think cursive writing is like a valuable skill that like should continue to be taught in schools? Because I kind of think cursive writing is useless. I'm not really on board the cursive writing is good bandwagon. What side are you guys on about cursive? Is writing in cursive a valuable skill that we need to continue having our kids taught in schools? Because I'm kind of on the fence. I think it's kind of stupid. I never write in cursive. Writing in cursive is just hard to read. I feel like it's not a useful skill to have. If I have to read cursive writing, I'm just annoyed. I'm annoyed at how difficult it is to read. I'm not like impressed by it. I'm not like, I don't think it's pretty to look at. I'm just annoyed that it's harder to read. How can anyone like feel any differently than that about cursive writing? It's annoying and hard to read. That's all it is. It doesn't look pretty. It doesn't, you know, doesn't accomplish anything. What do you guys think? Am I way wrong about this? Is that a controversial take?
You made me question my faith last time we met. I have found new resolve.
I'm sorry, holy man. You've chosen.
If you wish to change minds,
I have an Ashling ready to go as soon as I fight Katarina too. It's another thing I have at my disposal. Oh man, this is a dead end. Could be like a unit in English. Kids don't need to learn it anymore. Yeah, I think so too. I think that's just one of those antiquated things that it's time to just make that a relic of the past. Kind of like, you know, the horse and buggy. We don't still use, there's a reason we don't still use the horse and buggy, right? We have a more efficient means of travel known as the car. And cursive writing needs to go that way. We have a more efficient means of written communication, which is non-cursive writing. We don't need cursive writing anymore. Cursive writing is dog shit. I have nice regen from untiring now, so I can tank like way more shit now.
I cannot do this yet.
We're already feeling very cozy here. And we haven't even put on decent gear yet. Jug is OP. I actually feel like Juggernaut is in a very nice place right now as an ascendancy. It was weak for so long, but pretty much ever since they changed Unbreakable to give you Ellie mitigation, Juggernaut has just been very, very strong. It's one of the better ascendancies in the game, I think. Can't wait for the PoE 2 beta. Can't wait to see some end game from PoE 2. All they've shown us is like campaign low level shit. We haven't seen like any end game from PoE 2 yet. They said the demo is gonna have like the full end game in it though, supposedly. So we'll see. I don't know. I wonder how we can get into the PoE 2 beta. I would love to get a chance to play the PoE 2 beta. Although I already have played PoE 2, guys, by the way. I played PoE 2 at PAX West, by the way. I am a PoE 2 veteran. I played the Huntress, and I played the Monk, and I played the Warrior. I played all three of them in my brief 30-minute demo. Maybe it was 35 minutes. I played through all three of them. The Monk was really cool. The way power charges work in PoE 2 is really cool. Where you like build them up and then you like detonate them with a special like modified ability. It's really cool. They're not just like passive crit like they are now, which is kind of, it's very boring actually. Charges are very boring right now. They're gonna be much more like dynamic and interesting in PoE 2. They're not just gonna be like passive buffs that give you stats, which is all they are now. I should identify those. Those might actually be hybrid armor. Yeah, that'll actually be better than what I'm using if I craft on it.
I cannot do this yet.
Although wait a minute, I'm about to craft new gear here in just a minute anyway. I don't even need to bother with that. Screw that. What am I saying? I'm good for now. Alright, we're in Act 10. Okay, we're level 69, almost 70, and we're sitting on 4 hours and 58 minutes of playtime. I could have been done with Katava already by now if I wanted to, if I didn't farm Blood Aqueduct for half an hour. But I want to craft my gear so that when I get to maps I can just steamroll all the way to red maps. Pretty sure I'm in it. The customer service rep I talk to all the time about MTX stuff hinted at that. You talk to a customer service rep all the time about MTX? What? Why? Do you like ask for a bunch of refunds all the time or something? Or do you like know somebody? Is it like your friend? And what kind of hint did they give you? How do you even like there's not even like an application or, you know, like a submission request process at all, I don't think, is there? Like, how do you even request to even get into the PoE 2 demo? It's gonna be like super closed, isn't it? Which kind of feels lame. I feel like they should do an open beta. They need to like really stress test their servers, because I feel like PoE 2 is gonna get insane player numbers, man. Like insane record-breaking player numbers. They really need to stress test the servers during the beta. So they should just do an open beta. Like Last Epoch is showing that how big of a problem that can be right now. I feel like Last Epoch is got a lot more players than they anticipated. And if this many people are playing Last Epoch, dude, imagine how many people are going to play PoE 2. Like, Last Epoch's having a huge launch right now. Just imagine how many people are going to play PoE 2.
I cannot do this yet.
You were in the Kickstarter in 2012? What? I didn't know there ever was a Kickstarter for PoE. Although I did play PoE like when it first launched back in like 2013 or 14 or whatever the hell it was. Back when like the final boss was Dominus. Act 3 docks farming. I played for a little bit back then. You've been playing for hella long then. Have you played every league? Or how many leagues have you played? You skipped some? I skipped a couple leagues. I've been playing since Betrayal, but I skipped a couple leagues. Probably not gonna skip a league ever again though, because I'm like full degenerate addicted now, so there's no way I could skip a league now. I skipped leagues before I became like a full addicted degenerate. Which pretty much happened like in Ultimatum League, which was the league I came back from after skipping Ritual. I skipped Ritual League, which I regret. I wish I hadn't. But we did, unfortunately. Alright, we're level 70. Let's go craft our gear. I said I was going to do it at level 70. I asked to save my purchase for future packs sometimes when I buy all the current ones instead of duplicates. Huh? So you buy all the supporter packs and then you buy more supporter packs and then you get... You save your... I don't understand. What? Okay. Time to craft. I guess we can just put this point like here for now. We'll get this next level. Alright. We're gonna have to get all new gear here. Let's take all this shit off. All this gear's coming off, except for the weapon. Dump this shit in the leveling tab here. And... okay. Let's move all this shit over here. This is going to take a while, guys. We're going to do a full crafting session here. So that's the content for the next probably hour. We're going to probably replace all these flasks too. But I guess we'll keep them. Maybe one or two of them we might keep because they... yeah, these ones are high item level. We'll keep probably this one only actually. The rest of these we'll probably ditch. Oh yeah, we're going to need iron reflexes too. That's where I probably should have put that point. Look at your account age. Account age. Where does it show that? December 10th, 2012? Oh yeah, what's mine? Mine's not very much older. Mine, look at mine. Mine's January 30th, 2013. So look at that. That's only like a month. My account is only like a month older than yours. Yep. My account is also quite old. Alright, we have all the resists on the tree. We're gonna need the accuracy here to go precise technique, which I think I want to do now, but I don't have to do it now. Okay, what do we want to craft first? Probably a chest, which is gonna be this one. This one already has suppression and chaos resist on it though. Should I just use this one, or do I want to reroll for fizz reduction? The question is, do I need fizz reduction on my chest that badly? I could just reforge defense on this one. Or I could just craft armor and evasion and just call it a day. But, I don't know. Damn. Fizz reduction is so strong, though. Skipped a bunch, been playing a lot since I became disabled. I should just turn off the YouTube stream and put on music. Nobody even watches on YouTube anymore. Like, not right now anyway. I used to play music on the stream, but YouTube like has a giga freaking AI algorithm that detects any freaking music you play and gives you copyright claims. But Twitch doesn't do that, and since nobody's even watching on YouTube, I kind of feel like I want to just turn the stream off on YouTube and put music on. In fact, I'm going to.